Yeah, if I remember this, yeah, Burks, typically he was staying with a lower stack at the beginning, and he can get off some decent pressure. It looks like he is quick at finding things that stack pretty well. But if your opponent's not caught off guard by it, it can be a little bit of a thorn for you. But yeah, both players trying to find that decisive chain or combo at the beginning to put some pressure on the opponent. Both still have a lot of blocks to work with right now. Peter with a little bit of a high stack finds a nice 6 combo to be able to down stack so easily there. Alright, this could be something big from Peter. He's got a decent chain lined up. Gonna cut it off at a 4 there. Oh, that was a really quick reaction on the purples there. I'm surprised Peter was able to get that off the garbage. But yeah, no one still has not yet been topped off in this match, and we're a little bit over a minute in right now. It could be the same thing what we saw at the beginning of the match before this too. It's like that first game that you're playing, it just takes a little bit to warm up, so we'll see these guys probably getting better as the match progresses. But, oh, just like that, Burks messes up a little bit. So, Peter is going to take game 1 there. It was a very slow start for both of them, and then just picked up a little bit at the end there. So, let's see if they pick up the action a little bit faster here on the second game. Alright, yeah, there's Peter starting off with a really big chain here. He's going to be putting the pressure on Burks now. See, Burks has got to find something pretty good off of this chain garbage that was sent to him to put some pressure right back, but that gives Peter even more time to send some pressure. But Peter can't find anything immediately, and he was just, I think he was undecided what he wanted to do with the blocks in the middle there, and just when the garbage came down, he just wasn't ready for it. So Burks is going to tie that back up 1-1 now. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. I've had that happen a couple times too. Just like you're trying to decide what you want to do, then you decide last second to go somewhere else, and then garbage drops on you, and you're like, well, now I can't even do this. It just has your like mind racing everywhere, and then all of a sudden you're dead before you realize what you want to do. Alright, ooh, very nice fall from Peter there. He's going to get a really good chain to fall up here. Burks is probably going to be topped off. Unless he does a pretty good clear here. Yeah, he's got to get those purples now. Alright, so it looks like Peter's going to be the aggressor, and he's going to have a pretty good setup here. Let's see. He couldn't quite get the frame trick, but it doesn't matter. Burks couldn't handle the pressure, and Peter going to take that lead again. These matches have been really, really close from the beginning so far. A lot of like trading back and forth. I wonder if it's going to continue in the same trend where someone just gets a grasp on the opponent and then pulls away with it. Guess we'll have to wait and see right now. Both of them are playing pretty evenly still. I can definitely tell Peter's picked up his chaining now. He's been starting off a lot better. And Burks doesn't really rely on too many like huge chains. Oh, Peter's got to be careful. Ooh. Just couldn't get his stack down in enough time. And yeah, that tower on the right ended up killing him at the end. I want to look at all these matches afterward and see how many times like having a tower on the right or the left screen took out one of the competitors. Because, man, it's brutal every time I see it. But it's so easy to do. Just one drop chain will do that to you. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Plasma. And that pretty much goes for a lot of competitive games out there. Like, you never want to be indecisive, even if it's maybe not the best decision. Like, stick with what you want to do. But it can be hard to do that. You gotta, like, train yourself pretty well to actually tell yourself to do that. Peter using up a lot of his blocks, but Burks didn't send enough garbage to him. And, oh, this is going to be scary for him. He finds a clear as the blocks raise to buy him time. But he couldn't find a clear after that. So, Peter taking the lead again. We got a lot of game trading once again. Man, Burks was just scrambling there, man. He really wanted to find a match there, but just couldn't find it at the end of the day. Alright, Burks with a pretty good starter this time. Peter playing with a little bit of that high stack once again, but he's going to find some clears to easily lower it now. Oh, Burks, yeah, he's been doing really good with the pressure. Like, I think if his speed was a little bit greater, he's actually got a pretty good game plan if he was like a level 10 player, because he mixes up a lot of the smaller combo garbage blocks with them. I'd love to start seeing like some bigger chain starters from him though, because it looks like he's able to do so, but he just cuts it off at like 4s a lot. Wait, did Burks win on that last one? Oh, they switched spots again. I forgot to do that. I will switch after this next game and make sure I got my game count right now. But yeah, I've been commenting on the wrong people right now, so yeah, switch sides after 4. Okay, yeah, so never, my bad. Burks is up 4-3. Yeah, or 3-2 right now. And we will keep a note on that, and I will switch it. A lot of the times in the panel tech servers, if there was a disconnect that happened, if a different person invites the other person, it saved a different player at player 1. And I forgot to look at that in my notes afterwards, so. Well, I won't have to switch much because Peter does end up winning that game. So now it is back tied 3-3. So let me switch those names really quick. But yeah, my bad for the mix-up there, guys. I have to keep an eye on that because I think that happens one more time later on too. So yeah, we are tied 3-3. This is correct. Heading into Game 7. The matches are still swapping right now. It looks like, if I remember correctly, then if I had the layouts backwards for that Game 5, it looks like Burks has been increasing his chain capability then, so turning it up a little bit right now. I think he's just adjusting and knowing what he needs to do as these games progress. And sometimes it's just really easy to drop a chain too. Like, I know the general strategy I want to do when I play all the time, but then there's some rounds where either my brain shuts off or I just don't get what I want. But skpeter going to take that round, and now he is one game away. Burks looking to try to avoid being double eliminated since he just lost in winner's bracket too. He's been playing pretty well though, so I guess anything can happen here. Alright, a little slow start. Nice little slide there on Peter's side, and he's going to apply the pressure immediately right now again. He's got some high stacks he needs to work with right now, but Burks cleared down pretty well. Peter, another big chain to follow up here, so Burks going to be a little bit of trouble right now. He's got to keep composure. Yeah, he elects to cut that chain off again. He's been doing that a lot. I'm not sure if that's the best idea, especially when your opponent isn't topped off right now. You do got to try to get that pressure. And, oh, he does some color clears there. Makes the swap in order to survive, but he's in a really tough spot right now. Oh, he's finding the clears, though. He's going to drop it down and find the blue. Man, he's surviving, but yeah, he's going to find the purple here. I thought for a second he drops the chain again. Yeah, he's just electing for this, like, small harassment. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's just trying to get a lot of blocks right now to do his game plan from the beginning. but it does eventually top off Peter, and Burks has got a lot more blocks to work with. He's got to be careful. Lost 8 health on that play. Oh, this is going to be super close. Peter in a little bit of trouble right now, too. Burks has got to get his stack down. Peter in trouble. Oh, Peter isn't topped off quite yet, though. This is where Burks' strategy is, like, not the most optimal, but it is going to layer on Peter now. Peter going to find the clear and be able to have a lot more blocks to work with. Oh, Peter in a difficult situation. He does find the chain, but this is where it's good for Burks now, because Peter's got to react quickly right now, and it's making him scramble a little bit. I can just tell by his gameplay somewhat. And yeah, more combos, a little less time to work with. This might do it for Peter. And Burks, man, his survival was on point that game, and he needed that. He's going to tie it up 4-4, and we have yet again another Game 9 decider right now. Man, I don't know who's favored right now. Burks was, like, his survivability was pretty good. It just took him a while to actually get Peter topped off. So Peter's got to get that start like he's been doing and put that immediate pressure on and hope that Burks messes up. And he's got to be careful. It looks like the high stack's been killing him a lot of the times. He's just got to try to refrain a little bit or just get those chains going. And he's going to have a little decent starter there with a 6 combo, 4 combo, and that 3 chain. So it'll stack up kind of nicely on Burke's screen. Alright. Burks with a little bit of that combo pressure again, but skpeter with the decisive chain. And Burks finds that blue clear right before it drops there on his screen. He's got really awkward stack to deal with right now. He's going to have to lower it a little bit. And he's going to get some more small harassment on Peter. I will say the strategy's been working out pretty far for him so far, because he's probably noticed that Peter does play with a high stack most of the time. So, yeah, Burks pressured again. Finds the second tier to keep him alive. He's got to put some pressure on Peter, though. And yeah, here's where the chain's going to be falling into place right now. He's actually going to decide on this big chain. Peter with a little bit of a misplay there, but he's able to recover. And this is going to get interesting from here on out. Now Peter doesn't have enough pressure on Burks. And he's got a lot of garbage to deal through here. He has the second tier at the top if he sees it. This is going to be a tough reaction spot. Gets the chain to drop, though. He's got the reds to stay alive, too. Oh, this is going to be super close. Burks still has time. He's not really pressured at all right now. He's got a little bit on his screen right now. skpeter in that 7 combo and the chain as well. But now he's going to have that 4 combo drop down there. Luckily, he found those greens. Back to Burks' side. He is chaining. Got a 4 chain, still not topped off. Peter's still on the ropes. Nice slide there. Oh, there might not be a clear immediately. Oh, and he doesn't see the reds. And Burks, staying composed, the survivability master in that match, is going to take it 5-4, man. Some really even matches so far in amateur bracket. So, good stuff to Burks. Unfortunately for Peter, just a little bit short there. And, you know, that happens. It's just one mistake can cost you in this game, so...